with a disease with our team. So I'm gonna assign the disease Trophoblastic disease. Do you know what is it?
No, I don't know what is it, but we can check it with my friends. Hey, Hugo, do you know what is trophoblastic disease?
No, but I can search it for you. Come, let's search it. Here. According to the American Cancer Society, the disease is a group of abnormal tumors that involve abnormal growth of cells inside the woman's uterus.
Okay, to be more specific, normally the sperm and the egg cells each provide a set of 23 chromosomes to create a cell with 46 chromosomes.
Then these cells start dividing to eventually become a fetus. But the problem is that this process does not occur when gestational trophoblastic disease, also known as GTD. Some of the risk factors of trophoblastic disease are:
First of all, women that get pregnant when they are younger than 20 or older than 35 have a higher risk of GTD. Some studies have linked low levels of carotene and vitamin A in a person's diet may have a higher risk of a molar pregnancy. Also, specific blood types like A or AB may slightly increase the risk of GTD.
Moving on to the symptoms of the disease, we can find, first of all, vaginal bleeding, anemia, abdominal swelling, ovarian cysts, vomiting, and preeclampsia. Here, let's look at this graph. Here, we can see that Formosa is a country with more cases of trophoblastic disease in the world. Now, we're going to analyze a second graph. In this graph, we are analyzing the incidence of trophoblastic disease in Mexico. And in the right side of the graph, we can see some of the main risk factors that we already mentioned, like extreme maternal ages, previous illness, etc.
Some of the treatments used in trophoblastic disease are methotrexate, actinomycin D, cyclophosphamide, Cristina, etoposide, cisplatin, and paclitaxel are some of the drugs used to treat GTD effectively, and if it gets complicated, the combination of chemotherapy, sometimes together with radiation or surgery, is used to cure this disease.
You may also know that this disease is not contagious because it develops during pregnancy.
But in case of larger tumors, some of the tumor cells might die, creating an area where bacteria can grow, so there is a probability that infection might develop.
So, to conclude this video, we want you to know that the only way to prevent gestational trophoblastic disease is by not getting pregnant.
Process does not occur with gestational trophoblastic disease.